Have you ever looked up at the sky and watched the sun rise and set? For thousands of years, almost everyone believed that was proof. The earth stood still, and everything, the sun, moon, and stars, revolved around that. This was the dominant, powerful idea that placed humanity at the center of the cosmos. But in the 16th century, one man dared to suggest otherwise, sparking what we now call the Copernican Revolution. Before the revolution, the geocentric model, championed by the ancient Greek scholar Ptolemy, reigned supreme. It was a beautiful, stable vision of the universe, with the Earth fixed at its center. This model, embraced by the powerful church, was accepted over 1,400 years. It made sense. The heavens moved, the earth didn't. Case closed, right? Enter Nicholas Copernicus, a Polish astronomer and mathematician. He noticed that the math in the old system was becoming incredibly complicated, requiring strange loops called epicycles to explain planetary movements. Copernicus proposed a radical new system, the heliocentric model. It was published in his 1543 book, De Revolutionibus. His key idea was simple, yet universe-shattering. The sun is the center. In this new model, the Earth was demoted, becoming just one of the planets. We rotate on our own axis to create day and night, and we revolve around the sun to create the seasons. This instantly simplified the math and elegantly explained the mysterious retrograde motions of planets.
Copernicus started it, but it took other scientific giants to complete the revolution. Tycho Brahe collected decades of incredibly precise data without a telescope, providing the raw observations that were desperately needed. Next, Johannes Kepler used Brahe's data to discover the laws of planetary motion. He proved that the orbits were not perfect circles, as everyone assumed, but were actually ellipses. This was a critical mathematical breakthrough. The final piece of proof came from Galileo Galilei. Using his homemade telescope, he saw physical evidence, like the moon's orbiting Jupiter, which proved that not everything revolved around the Earth. He also observed the phases of Venus, which could only be explained if Venus orbited the Sun. Finally, decades later, Isaac Newton provided the ultimate scientific explanation, the laws of motion and universal gravitation, explaining why the planets stayed in their elliptical paths around the Sun. This new idea was immensely controversial. It challenged the geocentric worldview, the foundation of society's knowledge, and directly contradicted religious authority. The scholars called it the Great Humiliation. It took away humanity's central, special spot in the universe.
Copernicus' book was quickly banned by the church. However, his work created an immediate scientific harm, forcing astronomers to gather more data to either prove or disprove the model. This period of intense debate fueled the change. The Copernican Revolution didn't just change astronomy, it gave birth to the entire scientific revolution. It fundamentally shifted how people found truth, moving from relying on ancient authority to relying on observation, mathematics, and evidence. This is the foundation of modern science. The influence is everywhere. Every piece of modern space travel, every GPS satellite in orbit, and every calculation in planetary science is based on the heliocentric principles established here. Most importantly, the revolution taught us that old beliefs can be wrong, and that science must be constantly tested and revised when new evidence appears. It was more than a change in the map of stars. It was a revolution in the map of human thought. Thank you.